Hey, Happy New Year's. I want to make a quick video about us and about our vibrations, low vibrations and high vibrations. How does this play a part in my life? Well, it play a major part. A high vibration can lead you to will lead you closer to accomplishing your goals, having success, and recognizing who you truly are. In a low vibration, it distances you from all the things I just said. And if you are a person with a conscious mind, this plays a major part in our lives. How do we obtain a high vibration, and how do we gain or in respects end up having a lower vibration? These things take place and happen because of what we eat and what we do and who we connect ourselves around. And the biggest thing I can tell you, I can start off and say, hey, we become what we eat. These old sayings, old sayings, are really our future and really our past at the same time. Our Father made a great world, made great children, gave us a greater understanding in which we can most of us can ever truly believe. When we put toxins in our body, that's when we obtain a lower vibration. Toxics, drugs, alcohol, marijuana, these lower your vibrations and put you in a lower spiritual realm, and which a realm that we cannot see with the naked eye. Jesus once said, how can both men see or solve a problem if one has dirt in his eye and the other one has a red beam in his eye? No one can see straight. In our weaknesses, his power is made perfect. When we fast, and he restores us. He restores our light. He restores our body. And he give us the advancement to go into higher spiritual levels, attracting people with greater, or I wouldn't say greater, but a better mindset. People who elevate themselves to go to the next level. Now, we've seen people who obtain riches and celebrities, and we see a lot of things being advertised to us. Food, hamburgers, McDonald's, but everything is not what it seems. It's certain things that you have to do to obtain riches and power if you're not using the God I know. But what I'm making this video about is testing the spirit, testing who you really are, finding out who you really are. When Jesus was teaching the disciples, he had a parable about the fig tree. He told us a story about how he healed a man's son. I gotta make my camera body. He told us a story about healing a man's son just by the word alone. Men don't live by bread alone, but by the word of a God, which is inside us. No, Jesus left these teachings for a purpose and a reason, to let us know that we have the same authority that he had in his day when he was on this planet. And he is still with us in the spiritual realm. To test the spirit, I say, do the things that entertain you, such as drugs, alcohol, whatever it is, and feel your body changes. Feel your mindset, where you are and what you're thinking at those time periods, and who are around you at those periods of time. Who calls you? Do a hypothesis on yourself, a theory, a scientific, mathematical order, and realize the realization. By testing this spirit, you will see things differently. You will overcome things just by the word alone. You will see who needs to be in your life, who gives you life when they're around you, and who cuts you off from the things that you need to see. The people that you call friend, family, who needs to really truly be in your life? Who is always truly there? Doing these things will open your mindset and open your mind to a different level of thinking for success. It can't be judged, but it can be judged by its fruit. I honestly want to bring in the new year by bringing value to others, but not just prophesizing words alone. And thank all my brothers and sisters that's doing prophetic words and, helping everyone out and, discussing the order of things, helping us out of, life problems that we just don't understand ourselves. And even if we do understand it, we always need someone to talk to, someone to listen to, someone to hear that has the same similar values that we have and can really understand us. Because being a chosen one, you know for a fact that many people don't understand you. You stand out the crowd more than anybody else. You don't fit in. It's just like you believe in all what God says. But the preacher that preached to all the people, all the prospects, the peasants and the people, but preaching tradition, but not preaching the order of the spirituality that we should be living in. Preaching the word in which he truly do not believe. It's a reason why Jesus left these teachings. There's a reason why Jesus, back in the day, even mentioned to tell the tale where he had to march on a church, a temple, that tax collectors was perverting, was using their money and riches to enrich themselves, and then taxing the people to even pray to the Father, give testimony. Jesus in righteousness, in a wrath, let these men know that this is wrong. How can you say this is a temple of God when men are here just to feed their greed, just to feed themselves and empower self? And men alone had stood against him, the Pharisees did, saying, what gives you the authority to do these things? And in a shortcoming way, Jesus told them, if you tear this temple down, I'll rebuild this temple in 3. I'll rebuild a new temple in 3 days. In their ways and not understanding and misunderstanding the true elements and the true alignment of the Father, of the spirituality of the Father. They misunderstood what the true temple of God was. They responded. How can one man say he could build this temple, which took us 40 years to rebuild? How can one man do this? Their thoughts was on the physical element of things. But Jesus spoke about the true temple, which was inside us. We are the temple of the God. We are the church. Inside us is the kingdom of heaven. Jesus is inside us. That's why when we fast and it restores our senses, it tells us who should really truly be around us. It gives us a greater connection to God. An energy that can be neither created or destroyed, because it always been there. God has always been here. Jesus has always been here. I truly speak these things to gain and gather understanding, and to help my brothers and sisters to go into the right direction. Because at the beginning it was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was Jesus Christ itself. Understanding why does this matter to our energy and to our low vibration to a high vibration? Because of what is inside us. If we take care of this place, this temple, we should elevate ourselves to whatever we want to become, or whoever we truly are. Jesus is our Father. He is our God. So I'm asking you, brother and sister, whoever watched these videos, test the spirit. See how your body reacts to certain food, certain products. And then go back and fast and see how your body feels. I can guarantee you will feel some energy leaving you on those notes when you using the wrong product or the wrong thing. And I'm not saying that we all shall be perfect and we all shall overcome, but we all shall have discipline. We all should strive to do better with ourselves. Self-discipline, will, empower ourselves. Become more than what always was our interest in the first place, what we was programmed to do in this matrix. Overcome the dynamics and the design that this order of this nation that we always been in. Overcome the program of our family traditions and re-evaluate ourselves, reborn in Christ, not just by going to church, by truly living in the Spirit. Let me cut this off. Happy New Year's and God bless.